Vakomana comrade ED Chibaba Mazupco ari kupinda Bedbridge border post live and direct. Kwete zvokuti mune muchingonzwa muri Harare uko muchinyepirana pamafacebook nepamawhatsapp muchireverana nhema ikoko nevakomana vechinja. Uyai mujone musangano one action one power wevanhu. Unozadzikisa zvido zvevanhu vaComrade ED Munangagwa vanozadzisa zvido zvevanhu. Aya mabhazi ari kupinda ari kudirwa aya bhupuwe checheche mubhodha akamanga akazara kuti ti ari kuuya mamwe ari kutomwa aya atobuda mubhodha kutomwa dhiziri kuenda Harare. Mune michomakwira mangwana kuHarare vanachamisa mabhazi aya. Courtesy of Comrade ED Munangagwa wati kutapira here kugona basa tarisawo mozodei vakomana mozodei kana nemo muchinyengedzwa nevafana vechi vasina nebasa rese vechinja. Aya mabhazi ari kumwa dhiziri aya mamwe ibhupuwe haperi aya bhupuwe mabhazi aya. Mazupco transport kuvanhu yakachipa haperi mubhodhi ndo first batch yabuda more than 30 buses atobuda mamwe ari kutobuda more than 200 buses dzirimo mubhodha izvezvi. Pamberi naED Munangagwa zvenyu zvekutara zvekupenga izvi muchinyeperara. Uya mushangano uchiripo tichiri kuda vanhu homwe ZANU-PF haizari vanhu vese uyai mutsigire musangano. Aya mabhazi akaita checheche aya Mazupco mamwe ari kupinda muchikwira maHarare uko nyika ichigadzirwa bhodha izvi zviri kugadzirwa machura kutapira kuti tapi wange magetsi ari kudirwa ari kugadzirwa kutapira kuti tapi. Kwete zvenyu izvi zvamunesera muchiitirana nhema muchinyengedzwana nachamisana vakomana vari kukumbira vakaenda kunokumbira masanction voga kuAmerica kukwira ndege voga kunokumbira masanction kuAmerica mozoteerera vanhu vakukumbira masanction ekuti vanhu vasafe. Aya mamwe mabhazi aya atova murodhi kuenda kuHarare ari kutomirirana kuti aite convoy afambe in batches. Aya mabhazi aya afambe in batches ave kuHarare. Public transport, free public transport, courtesy of His Excellency Comrade Munangagwa. This is
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to a daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on all our social media platforms. Same in Facebook, Prince Miller, available on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Welcome to another edition of our daily news on breaking news. Today is the 9th of September 2021. And so guys, we just watched the first video and mabaza akuya from South Africa, akuya Zimbabwe, and saka Piper. And so our public transport continues to grow with the latest batch of 50 new Golden Dragon buses from China passing through Bedbridge at the weekend to join the Zupco fleet, and the new train service linking Central Harare with Mfakos and Budiro at peak hours getting its stride with the growing number of regular passengers. Over the last 12 months, government has imported more than 400 buses from China, not only boosting the Zupco fleet but starting the process of standardizing models, easing maintenance and allowing good stocks of spares. The new buses are shipped like the previous batches to Durban. They crossed the Limpopo on Sunday and Monday morning, and they were cleared through customs in batch of 10 to avoid congestion the border post. The actual cost of each bus would not be readily verified, but Golden Dragon sell for just over the equivalent of $50,000 each in China. The commercial deal for the buses was set up by President Mnangagwa on visit to China. Zupco Acting Chief Executive Officer Mr. Evaristo Madangwa said he will give more details regarding the import later when the buses arrive in Harare. It is understood that more than 1,000 buses have been acquired from China and Belarus, and they are being delivered to the country in batches of between 50 and 100 buses. The government has since reaffirmed its commitment to ease transport challenges by availing reliable and affordable transport to the people in line with Vision 2030. A few days ago, Zupco entered into a deal with the National Railways of Zimbabwe (NRZ) to ease transport problems in major urban areas, starting with Bulawayo and Harare. The first service that between the city center and the main heavy industry area and the huge suburbs of Mfakos and Budiro started on Tuesday afternoon as an integrated train and bus service using a single $60 ticket. Commuters use buses to get to the railway line, then take the train to town, and on the return trip use the train and feeder buses again on a single ticket. It is expected that the integration of bus and train services on single tickets will avoid the many problems that earlier commuter trains saw. The City Ruwa and City 10 services in Harare start soon, and the scheme is being rolled out to Bulawayo. The 3 Harare services will add the equivalent in passenger capacity of more than 50 long buses, helping to boost the public and transport system, as well as giving commuters from the saved suburbs a faster and more comfortable ride. Yesterday afternoon, the new service worked well with more passengers and more now knowing exactly how to operate. It took exactly 45 minutes for passengers to arrive in Fakose from the city center. Most of the passengers aboard the train described it as affordable and reliable. Among the passengers was Information Publicity and Broadcasting Services Permanent Secretary Mr. Nick Mangwana and other government officials who also talked to the passengers. The train left Harare station at 5:30 p.m. Convenient for many now that business hours have been restored to normal. Before arriving in Fakose around 6:15 p.m, although some passengers were dropped off along their way, the train stopped at Liver Brothers, Lonchival and Kambuzuma, dropping off passengers at the stations where Zupco buses were waiting to take them to their final destinations. Before boarding the train, the passengers had their hands sanitized with security staff, making sure they were wearing their mask in line with the COVID-19 regulations. Each passenger was then made to pay $40 for the trip by Zupco conductors who were manning the platform access gates or on the door to gain access to the train. This is lower than the advertised $60 fare. NRZ security staff then moved around the train, urging people not to disembark while it was in motion, as it was dangerous and could cost one's life. One of the passengers, Mr. Chikomborero Nyanzira of Budiro 5B, said it was the first time to board the train and applaud government for bringing back the commuter trains. This is a good move by the government because these trains save time and they are cheap, reliable at the same time. During the journey, you don't experience any traffic congestion and harassment from the toots who have now resurfaced and are playing hide and seek with the police, she said. So guys, that's the latest here regarding to mabus arikuya. Last week we talked about 50 more buses coming, and so mabus arikushika na asoro mangwana, and so which means good these buses are going to be added again to the fleet in Harare in Bulawayo, so that Chakatika Friday last week won't happen again. And so but it in the comment section. This is daily news on breaking news on Prince Media Entertainment TV. Remember guys to turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day. We keep on following the situation of transport. We'll keep you guys informed and regarding to the situations because this situation actually affects us on our day-to-day basics, and because this days besides that in Harare at the moment traffic congestion even if on motor want to spend more time on the road because motor dzawandisa and maroads edu virambo upgrade go saka pakaipa. And so in the comment section. Remember guys to follow us on all our social media platforms, and remember to turn on the notification bell not to miss any of our new uploads. We upload each and every day. The government is trying by all means to solve this crisis in transport, but we've heard so many people on social media criticizing the government, people saying a lot of things. It is what it is regarding to the situation, but at the end of the day we always want my solutions to the problems, because when we comment on social media it's not going to solve the issue, and action in the ground, that's the one that really matters. Because I think I complain about Twitter, about social media, about Facebook, but come 5 o'clock kutoenda kumba hapana transport. So guys, we keep on updating you pakatika any new development regarding to nyaya ya transport yandika. Thank you very much for listening and watching daily news on breaking news on Prince Media Entertainment TV. Bless up.